What's up, everybody? Big D here. It's time to review the interview. That sounds kind of weird at first when you say it. Starring Seth Rogen, James Franco. If you've not heard about it, over the past weeks, then I'm not going to explain it. Obviously, the hacking, whatever, blah blah blah, to the North Korean threats, to the ploy, to now. So. I'm not going to spoil nothing for you guys. There will be a mild spoiler, but at the end, if you don't know of little minor things. But overall, just going to say my pros to cons, tell you about it, because it is available now. If you have, you can do it on Google Play, buy it, YouTube, Xbox, where I just got it. It's like $6 to rent it, $15 to own it. I bought it, and I'm a proud owner of the interview. Overall, you should know about it. Dave Skylark and Aaron, his friend, he's a host, and he does all this. People come on, and he's a host of the night show. And who's a fan of him? Kim Jong-un. So he wants to be on his show, and of course that's where they go to North Korea. The CIA tells him, "Hey, we want you to take him out," and so they're gonna go ahead and try to. So overall, what did I think about this movie, man? I'm a huge Seth Rogen and James Franco fan. I'm devoted. I'll be there day one in theaters, but my theater didn't get selected. Anyway, I own everything of theirs on Blu-ray, Pineapple Express, This Is the End. I promoted This Is the End at my school. So overall, I'm excited for this movie, and I go, and I'm overhyped. I'm filled with joy, and it's not disappointing. It's not. I'm gonna go with my cons first, just to get the cons over with, man. This movie is predictable. It's predictable. There are moments in the movie, early on, this is an hour and 52-minute movie, so there are predictable moments at a point where they say something and, they hint at something, and you're like, that's going to come in handy, within the movie at a point that will be a way out, or they say, oh, I want to get out of the boat, I want to, like boats or Navy SEALs or guns or just examples. And then I'm thinking back at the teaser trailer, and I just see scenes of where I could see them like, oh yeah, there it goes, that told me where they go, what happens, who does this, who does that. So it's kind of predictable in a way, really, and it kind of ruined the fun in some sort of way. But Lizzie Kaplan, man, she's beautiful, amazing, she's awesome. She did her part well in this movie as honey sucking or whatever, her way in this movie. But I feel like it was a waste of talent for her, man. I think that they could have used her character more. She wasn't in the movie for that long. I think she should have had a longer role in a sort of way. And at points you're like, where the hell is the CIA? When you think about it. This movie is not like This Is the End, which This Is the End is still better than this movie. I'm going to say it. This Is the End is way better, obviously, with plot-wise and just humor-wise. And This Is the End, every 15 to 20 seconds, I laughed non-stop, man. Non-stop. This movie, maybe every 35 to 50 seconds I laughed. It's those little moments you gotta pay attention to. But really, those are my only cons, really. I had to get out of the way. Now, the pros. First off, the dynamic duo's back, Seth Rogen and James Franco. But James Franco steals the spotlight, man. Obviously, he's mostly the main character here because he's Dave Skylark. And James Franco is amazing in this role. He immerses himself in the role, and he does the facial reactions, and he's... you see his brain working and his brain spinning when he's doing this and that, and that's what I like about that, man. He immersed himself as Dave Skylark. When I looked at him, I wasn't like, that's James Franco. I was like, that's Dave Skylark, man. That's Dave Skylark. So he definitely did a great job playing his character. He put his 2 cents in. Seth Rogen, as always, I'm a huge Seth Rogen fan, more than James Franco, to be honest. I mean, they're both top level for me, but for Seth Rogen wise, I was kind of not disappointed, but kind of like, oh, Seth Rogen, you're awesome in this movie. You look badass. You're cool. I like the beard, of course. I like the usual getup, but you didn't put as much emphasis and effort as James Franco did, I guess I should say. But still, great job, both of you two, man. I love you. The action in this movie, it's intense. It's gory. There's blood, brain splattering. So definitely this movie, it turns in from a comedy movie to an action movie. And it's by far funny at the same time and amazing at the same time. And it makes you jaw drop. So it's definitely worth checking out for the action as well. The plot, I just like the plot. And I don't know why Korea is all butthurt about it, about the president. Because it delivers messages, man. There's 2 or 3 good, well-received messages. If you watch it, you learn there's political sides to it. You gotta look at the political sides too. Definitely, the plot and the message reaches your heart, your soul, and all that, you know, marshmallow shit. Kim Jong-un, just the actor who portrays him. He's a really cool actor, that guy. He really, at first you're actively liking Kim Jong-un. You're like, holy crap, this guy is not bad at all. Because, you know, he's really good at acting the way he is. And, he can be menacing at times, and he can be funny at times, Dave. And, you know, it's definitely makes you hate him, makes you love him, makes you hate him, makes you love him, makes you hate him. So it's definitely very well acted out. And, the music, there's Scorpions, Katy Perry in this movie, you know, Baby You're a Fire. I didn't listen to that when it first came out, but all the young ladies in the nation did, so thank you. There's cameos in this movie. No Paul Rudd one, though. So the cameos are cool, and I like the ending, so overall, it's an enjoyable movie. The writing, and it's directed by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. I could tell with the camera angles and everything and the camera work. But definitely, you know, this is the end of still better directing for Seth Rogen and more fun. Oh, well, that's kind of hard, isn't it? Talking about demons and demonic to tanks. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a different change, though. But overall, this movie's fun. It makes me laugh. It will make you laugh. There's not that many dick jokes, though. Not that many. There's not a lot of weed in here. Let's just say that. Wow, you guys actually did it without weed. I mean, not that much one. Overall, I'm going to give the interview an 8.75, which is a B+. I own it now, so I could watch it anytime I want. It's definitely a movie I want to check out again. It's definitely a movie I have to go over again and just go detail to detail, because it's definitely a movie worth watching. The plot, the humor, funny. Just for James Franco himself, Seth Rogen, all them. They did an amazing job. Check this out. And please, if you've seen the movie, comment down below. Let me know. What did you guys think about this movie? Was it enjoyable? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Is it the worst movie ever? Is it the best movie ever of this year? Tell me down below. Share this video. Let everyone know the interview is available if they have not known or heard. They're probably a little bit slow, but overall, go check it out. It's definitely a movie worth putting your close to 2 hours of. So, Spock be with you always.